Now from the home of the Dog Pound, EA Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Open man, that's Tillman. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Look at this Baltimore defense. They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
Yeah, they just held them to a field goal. So to them, that was an almost complete performance. Because, you know, when you really shut someone out, that's complete. But that's pretty darn good, isn't it?
Sanders. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Shador. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The sack there by Roquan Smith.
A loss of 10 yards.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Here's Hill on the return. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
The Ravens
excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And a promising start as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second and 1.
Gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 29-yard line.
Quick strikeout wide by Jackson. So they get nothing out of that play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they let the throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw now, here's Sanders. Checks it down to Jenkins. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he went nowhere. He went backwards, back to the 33. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw is Sanders. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Browns had a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but now it'll be third down. You look at this Baltimore defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
That's going to be caught. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns 7, Ravens nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. His guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try to find a way to win.
They'll be brought down at the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A gain of 6 brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
A 4-yard pickup
from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Jackson's pass.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw had no shot.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Well, they got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. On the return, Jackson. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Browns will take over first and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Throwing, Sanders. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter. And it's been a quarter dominating other guys with the football. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins. 2 yards a game there. Now for the third and about 4 for first.
37-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Sanders. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Sanders. And he rifles one incomplete.
Sanders pass.
This could be the start of a nice scan from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Sanders to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Sanders pass.
Picked by Nate Wiggins.
By the Ravens. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man downfield, Franklin. A nice gain of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
In motion goes the tight end. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he will lose yards back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of things bearing down on where he could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Jackson now. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Here's Ryan Ridley now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And they will take over first and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum and moving the football. But something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception.
Here's a diving catch right side. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
That's good for a Browns.
Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First down, here's Jenkins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
23-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Over the middle, he finds Boston. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. First and 10. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
11-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Calais Campbell. Able to record his 5th sack of the season. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. To the right side and caught by Boston. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
A 28-yard attempt.
Prater's kick is good. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another fourth down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Even football counts.
You're so litigious. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. In motion, Hill. They start the drive with Cook. And taken down just shy of the 40. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Now Jackson. Well, into the hands of Flowers. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
A 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's
Look at that bit late as fuck.
Carson Schlesinger with a pick. And the Browns are going to take over here up near the 40.
Nah, I just played that bit bad.
About to get started. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Out quick to Boston. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Sanders gets this over the middle to Tillman. And this will be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
They'll try it now with Jenkins. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Now the Browns settle for the second of their timeouts. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
48-yard line.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Flushed out right. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there. Tried to force it in. That one he's fortunate just fell incomplete.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 3rd down, here's Jenkins. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. $10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of 25.
On the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. Maybe if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They go play action with Jackson. Looking deep here for Flowers. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over it.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
To throw is Jackson. That is caught. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
Jackson.
And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact.
First and goal, Baltimore.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Here's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
Brings up second
The goal of the wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Throwing is Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
That comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
Third and goal, Jackson.
Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. Again, Jackson. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They get the completion but cannot push.
So that ain't no touchdown.
And that will force a turnover on downs. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1 yard.
Shit, and then he catch that shit. It's crazy.
He's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
10 at the 13-yard line.
To throw is Sanders. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. They're quite a turn of events. This is first and goal from the 3. Cook going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
They are play action now. Jackson rolling to his right. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
Jackson. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a fourth and goal.
There's another example that playing football isn't strictly being physical. You got to think as well. Nice job reading his keys by the linebacker and going out in the open space when they dumped it to the back. He was able to make the play and stop him short of the goal line.
They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt. And instead of having a one-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Complete to Cedric Tillman. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Sanders. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
It's a gain of 8.
Now a second and 2. Sanders to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
To the right side, that's where Tillman is. And he's going to have the Browns first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can be big.
45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the
From the gun, it's Sanders. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now they'll audible to something else. Give up the middle. Judkins.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Shador. Quick throw on the slant, but that's behind his man.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them
Yeah,
down
you can.
that attempt.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
They'll go. Here's Sanders.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in.
Like, I don't know what my receiver's on today, cuz.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Trades. I traded for James Cook, Tyreek Hill's free agent.
Now a 2nd and 10. In motion, Hill. Jackson now. They're going deep for Hill. Oh, that is incomplete.
Jackson's pass.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your layup has to be in for any potential deep shots. But probably not the last one we're going to see in this game, not as long as they have this lead.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Browns are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
The
Cleveland offense ready to go.
20-yard line.
They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
McKinnon where it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
27 yards.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
48-yard line.
Throwing now, and it's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
17 more yards.
Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First and 10 at the
An inside run with Jenkins. Just a young ball to pick up there, and it will bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 33-yard
Brandon,
line.
got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That's downfield.
He catch that like this nigga don't got knockout. This shit is crazy. Cause
As they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Throwing, Sanders. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Pass to 60, pass to 60. Stop goal 18. Set the razor, set the razor.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Ravens are right back in this football game.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. He's got him in.
like what the fuck is all of that? This shit is ridiculous, cuz.
Reaches the 38.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. And a Raven first down.
Now Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
Intended
They're at the
for
point of the
Tyreek
ball
Hill.
game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now it's Jackson. And complete, right side to Cook.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can
2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Baltimore.
Up the middle, it's Cook. He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
At the 12-yard line.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Jackson from the shotgun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Pass.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
The dog pound barking as loud as they can here. 3rd down. Jackson to throw.
This shit won't pop my buttons up to late as fuck. Like, I've been holding that bit. This shit is so ass, cuz. GG's, that gotta be some home field advantage shit, cuz it take like a whole second for a nigga buttons to show up.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Browns drive about.
I'm mad as fuck, cuz I done got in the red zone like 30 times.
Should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now, the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
And 9.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Sanders.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Well, I mean, both offenses have clearly struggled throughout, so kind of fitting that it's another big defensive play that yields points here in the late going.
Yeah, really, both of these defenses have been up to the task throughout this game, and we haven't seen much in terms of offensive creativity or results. And there, not only does the defense force a turnover, but they have the presence of mind to take it back for 6 points.
So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get through and protect the ball.
The Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
19, Tiger, 19.
From the shotgun, Sanders checks it down to Jenkins.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
A gain of 7 yards.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
This is 1st and 10. Jackson.
Finding Walker complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
First down, Ravens.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. Now Jackson. Looking deep here for Flowers. And that's going to be incomplete.
That was the big shot to the end zone. You've still got a little bit of time here. You have to expect we'll see another. And remember, no timeouts left. So if you throw it short of the end zone and your tackle, that's going to be the ball game.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Jackson. This ball intercepted. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Man, fuck this game, dog. GG's. This so gay, dog. I'm not fucking with this shit today, boy. Hell nah, boy. That's some bullshit, boy. That's some bullshit from Zay Flowers, too, on that head top. He's some bullshit for that, man. I sold this game, though. I ain't tripping. Fuck.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game,
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! Sit hot! Sit hot! Hands up!
Where all this is at in the game, man? They on some bullshit, man.